with Andy Lee in Central Park. Andy, was that a struggle or a fight like yourself? You must have those rounds in the bank even though you retired.
I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Competitively or everything, like as a team. Some recreational run. I run with Jason and Joseph, but they're usually recovery runs for them. Full-on runs for me. But that was good. Yeah, the old competitive streak kicked in. I think I finished second. There was one guy who just couldn't be touched. But I'll beat all the rest of them.
When you're active, like how often would you do these type of runs?
Oh, with Emmanuel, I'd run nearly every day. I trained in the morning early, first thing. Come home, do my shadow boxing in the backyard, have my breakfast, rest, train in the afternoon. With Adam, we train in the morning, and I'd run in the evening. And say on a Sunday we do, on Saturday we do a long, slow run, which would be 50 minutes to an hour. And then we do one fast run on a Tuesday, which would be 25 minutes, but fast is probably 5k, probably more. On a Friday we do treadmill sprints, which is at least a 20 kms. Right. The treadmill, you go on for 20 seconds, off for 10. You do that 20 times, so it's 10 minutes work. It's really good for your heart rate. And I forgot, on a Thursday we would do a track session, which would be 10 400 meters, and they all have to be within a certain time. When you had guys like Ryan Burnett and Charlie Edwards, they were doing them in 1:03, so 1 minute and 3 seconds, like 10 times with a minute rest. There's no, you know what I mean, you're straight back in. That was super fitness with Adam Booth.
It's bringing back the memories, of course. Does it bring back the itch when you do a little bit of... Nah, not at all.
If anything, it convinces me my decision was right, and I'm happy to be retired. I'll have to do this, do it if I want to do it.
I hear that. Good stuff, Andy, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Super.
What time? 26:15.
Oh no. God. I don't know where we went.
You know what you did right of the lake rather than left.
Well done, Al. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, we went, oh right, so we went right round the lake. We should have gone left.
We went right. We went left and then left again. So we all went the wrong way.
First left, they did like, oh, thread there. Yeah. You finished where we did for the tree. Yeah. Well, I said that's where they're going to go.
I was so happy with my time because I couldn't see you. I thought, oh, I'm really pleased with my time.
I got lost and all.
What did you do?
9k.
No, it was 6. It's actually 6.5, it turns out.
You lost your belly as well, weren't you?
Here with a very tired looking Frank Smith. Frank, how was the run?
Beautiful. It was one of the best things I've ever done. I ran it in 23 minutes 12 seconds, and honestly, I'm feeling fresh.
Is this your first win over Hearn?
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually quite concerned about him. I mean, he could be dead at this rate. I mean, in some ways that would be terrible. In other ways, they'd let me take over. So you know, we've got to balance it out. It was a joke, by the way.
You taking over the wins, or getting the first win and potentially taking over the wins. It's a bit of a metaphor, isn't it?
Something like that. I mean, I didn't get the win. Andy Lee got the win. So, you know, we're just going to keep... He looks in unbelievable shape. He said he couldn't run, but he's ripped to shreds. He's got his shirt off and everything over there.
Something to aspire to, I guess, of course. You know these runs, when you do them early in the morning, what do they do for you, like, mentally?
Mentally?
Yeah.
Make you cry afterwards, to be honest, for me. No, look, I think apparently running's good for your mental health. You know, for me, I just like talking to people. I just wave at people as I go along. I have a bit of fun out there. I don't really run very fast, so it's not like I'm an elite athlete or anything.
Just move on to a couple of the boxing things. Look, Dylan White has a contract in front of him now. He came out of Talk Sport and talked about, accepting that offer. Is he the front runner for the fight now with Joshua?
Possibly. There's other names. We'd love to make the Dillian White fight. He obviously it's taken a bit of time to get to this point, so let's see how the next 24-48 hours go. Whatever happens, we need to move quickly and get something done by over the weekend into the early start part of the week.
If it's White or another, is the fight a stadium fight? Where is it located?
No, probably the O2 still. We've got the O2 booked on August 12th. That's where we'll focus to do it at. So yeah, that's everything's in plan for that.
You and I spoke about the possibility of working with Jarrell Miller. We did an interview with Jarrell Miller, and he didn't have the nicest things to say about Matchroom and Eddie Hearn specifically, calling him.
Didn't say anything about me, did he?
Not specifically, but
Hearn. In New York, so I'll do a runner.
But he called Eddie Hearn a hypocrite for not working with him and working with Conor Benn. Is that a fair comparison?
Look, there's an ongoing situation that will be cleared up very soon on Conor Benn, so it's a very different situation. But I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to get beaten up in New York, so I love Jarrell Miller.